Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in to Budget with All Things Diane. I am so excited about being here today and being a part of the budget community. I wanted to just tune in today to go over a few things that I had to update with my channel as far as with my budget and how I was processing everything and doing it that I thought that I needed to really do more research on the zero-based budget. And so I did notice some things that I wasn't doing correctly. And I want to share that journey with you all as I'm trying to update that and perfect it more. By July is when I'm doing a whole lot more turnaround update with my channel as well. So let's go over. So I was doing the calendar and I was recording everything that I needed to pay for the month, and this is for the month of May, and everything that was owed out for the month, I was paying. I checked it off as I got paid, and so I get paid every 2 weeks, bi-weekly. I don't know how you all want to put it, but I get paid every 2 weeks, and um, and so I would put my things in order as they were due. And this is one of the things that I was using was my tracker. And what I would do is every month, every bill that I owe, everything from food up to every debt that I owe, I would put it on here, and then I would put by due date, amount due, and amount actually paid. And then if it's an interest, if any interest on there, and the balance, and any notes that I would have. And so for the month of May, I've already started. Didn't want to think that you would want to go every one of my bills, so I didn't want to write that down. But this is the tracker that I use and that I was using. And the thing that kept throwing me off was I had so much money at the end of the month, and I didn't know what I was supposed to do with it, so I just kept it rolling over into the following month. And so not until after I start watching the zero base budget, or zeroing out everything at the end of each pay period or paycheck. And so then I kind of caught on to what I was doing wrong. And being a newbie to the channel, I know that I'm going to be updating and changing and fixing things that I have to critique to my liking, that what works for me. But I needed to at least get the basic of the budgeting down together. So this is one of the charts that I was using already, and it was working out good. And also, this is my calendar. I would fill out at the end of each, before the following month, and I'll fill that out, and I would go by and I'll put my goals, like my goals for 2024 is to pay off my car, pay off 4 of my consumer debts, and then I make a goal for each month. And this month, my goal is to completely fund my $1,000 emergency fund. And so that's what I was doing with the calendar. So I had that part right. And then after, what I would do is I would put down per the pay period, my budget for what the pay period was. And for my first paycheck in May and what I carried over from April, I'm going to go over that. So for April, I had a carryover of $1,133.24. And then for my first paycheck for May, I had what I brought home was $2,739.86, and I always have a transfer at the beginning of the month that's transferred into my checking account of $350, and then I had a miscellaneous that was given to me as of $1,360.10, making a total of $5,583.10. And of that was paid out was $5,419.96, which I left a buffer in my checking account of $163.14. And this is the tracker that I was using. The one I've already filled out the one that I'm using for May for my first pay period. So what I did was I added in all the money that I got for the first part of the month and paid off all the bills up until my next paycheck, which would be, let's look at that, which would be the 24th. So my next time that I would get paid, I would get paid on the 24th. So all of my bills are paid up until the 24th of May. And then from May 24th to the end of the month, I will pay those off. So I think I kind of got the gist of everything. And that's so with that dollar amount that I paid, which I left $163.14. But of that amount that was paid out of the $5,419, I took out $500 to go towards my sinking fund and my challenges. So I were able to do that, and we'll be doing that during the course of the week, the different challenges and my sinking fund. But I kind of wanted to go over with this video is how I had to make some adjustments on how I was doing it. I wasn't going to the bank to take the money out because I couldn't figure out why would I go to the bank, take it out to just only go back to put it in. I had to get wrap my mind around the concept of it, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that had to do that, but I know I was doing it and couldn't wrap my mind. Why would I go to the bank, take the money out, and then go back to the bank and put the money back in? That wasn't syncing with me. But once I did it, I kind of figured out why it was done, and it also helped me to be able to do my sinking fund, my challenges, and I am still working on setting up all the sinking funds that I want to set up. I don't want to overwhelm myself because I'm new to the budgeting channel by doing so many sinking funds. I just want to do the basics, and then I'll add on as we go. So that's with that. And then I wanted to go over my debt snowball to let you know how I was doing with that. I had some good news I wanted to share with you all on that. I started out in January owing for $51,134.94. And each month, the debt snowball, I kept um, rolling over until I got to where I am today, which is 4,700 and I'm sorry, 47,000 $26.78. This month, the month of April, it was a difference of $3,742.12. And let me share with you why I had so much um, of a difference for the month of April. The reason I had that was because one of the consumer debts that I had I gave it to my daughters and them as a emergency a card for them in case they needed something. Um, they needed it for something that was an emergency. Of course, everything became an emergency. So they informed me that I wouldn't have to add that onto my budget, that they're going to take care of that and that it'll be paid off by the end of the year. And that was like, I think the total on that card was 3,000. Okay, I had it somewhere written down, but it was over $3,000. So they are working on that. They've gotten it down to 2,600, and so they're going to pay that off. So that means I have 5 consumer debts paid off, and I'm working on making sure that I get my car paid off by the end of the year. So far right now we are from $51,000 to $47,000. So I think that's a big leap or a big difference in where I am with my snowballs. So I'm moseying on. What I do is I started out with $500, paid off a extra that I add onto the debt that I'm working on. And I think that I'm working on my Macy's account now. So I paid off one consumer debt. Now I'm working on the second one. And the first one that I was paying, I only had to pay $40 a month. So I was averaging my Snowball was $500 that I wanted to pay towards the debt. So now I'm paying $540 a month towards my Macy's card. And I should be through with that by in about 3 months, less than 3 months. I should be paid. That should be paid off as well. So I'm excited about that. That's where I'm at with my debt Snowball. And then the last thing I want to go over was my YouTube monetization tracker. Well, it hasn't been too much of anything going on there, and so I'm still at 56 subscribers. Hopefully, things will improve with that as I continue on being consistent with my channel, and people do begin to like and subscribe. And I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to um, come out here and do a lot of things that I can't afford to do, because the channel itself is to learn how to budget your money, not to be frivolous with your money, not to be wasteful with your money. Yes, enjoy it, but not at the expense that you're in so much debt that you can't enjoy the money that you do make. And that's where I want to get to a point where I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. And that's the type of journey that you would see here. How we're going from paycheck, not living from paycheck to paycheck, but just enjoying the money that we make. So far I have 56 subscribers. And so each square of 1,000 subscriber, for every 10 subscriber I color in, and I save $2. So this hasn't changed. It's still 56. So I colored in 5 squares. And I haven't done the 40,000 watch hours. So I did finally found out how to look that up. And so I have 21.8 hours of watch hours. So I decided to just make that $1 uh, per. It's 4,000 watch hours for every hour of watch time I have to color and save. So I have 21 watch hours. And so you're going to watch me color today my 21 watch hours, and also stuff my envelope for $21. So let's see how we can do this real quick. Already counted it out, so we wouldn't have to waste a lot of time. So far, this is where we are, 21.8 hours of watch hours. So guys, if you have any ideas of what I could do to increase my watch time and increase my um, subscribers, please let me know. I really would like this channel to be how you say that? Monetized. Well, you got what I mean. But I wanted to make sure, because however income that I can get to help me to pay the debts off, I am willing to do it. So if you have any suggestions or things that I can do to get everything up to date, or get everything so that I can get my watch time and my subscriber count up. So this is where we are with our watch time, 21.8 hours out of 4,000. It just looked like sometimes you're not going to get there, but the thing is not to give up. Maybe that one video I do will give me what I need. Okay, so we got that colored in. Then we're going to do $21. Okay. We just keep track of that there. And it made me an envelope for my YouTube. And so I'm going to save this money for whatever our YouTube channel might need. So far we got $31 in our YouTube envelope. So if you have anything, any suggestions, please like, share, subscribe, whatever you can do. But I'm excited. I'm excited about all the changes that I'm getting ready to make in my channel, getting up to date with everything, and I'm just really just kind of soaking in everything to be able to get this channel up and going, and that it would be a blessing to those that's like me, that's struggling to get their finances in order and be able to save. I am 60, and just try and learning this channel, the savings channel, and trying to get everything set to by the time I'm 65 that I'm debt free, not living paycheck to paycheck, can decide whether or not if I wanted to retire or not, and all of this. So I don't want to have all this debt over my head. So those of you that's out there that's my age, and you're struggling to get things in order, hey, tune in, subscribe, like. Let's help each other out. And those of you that are young, we are here as older people to help you to not fall into the trap that we have fallen in through the years, and find yourself living paycheck to paycheck in your older years, where you could build yourself up where you won't have this problem. So tune in, like, subscribe, and thank you, Budget Squad, for those that already subscribed and have been tuning in. Thank you for being a part of this channel. Thank you for being a part of this network and this community. And you all have a great day. And like my sign say, do more of what you love. Don't live life sad, defeated, but do more of what you love to do. Have a great day. Bye.